Okay, Swaggy and Sassy, what was it that you wanted to show me?
Grandpa, you said the Swaggy chain harnessed the power and spirit of the Negro Leagues, waiting for someone with the passion and determination to unlock it. Something amazing just happened. I think I activated the power.
Yes, you should have seen him throw the ball like the legend Satchel Paige.
That's remarkable, Swaggy. You have the opportunity to carry on the legacy of thousands of talented players.
Whoa, I had no idea there were so many.
The Negro Leagues were filled with talent and resilience. It wasn't until recently that over 300 of those players were acknowledged in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was Willie Brown, known for hitting the home runs. Ben Taylor, known as the best first baseman in the game. And there's Oscar Charleston, fearless, and can steal a base with ease.
Wow, that was amazing, Swaggy!
Just like that, Swaggy. You're embodying the spirit of these legendary players. Okay, Swaggy and Sassy, what was it that you wanted to show me?
Grandpa, you said the Swaggy chain harnessed the power and spirit of the Negro Leagues, waiting for someone with the passion and determination to unlock it. Something amazing just happened. I think I activated the power.
Yes, you should have seen him throw the ball like the legend Satchel Paige.
That's remarkable, Swaggy. You have the opportunity to carry on the legacy of thousands of talented players.
Whoa, I had no idea there were so many.
The Negro Leagues were filled with talent and resilience. It wasn't until recently that over 300 of those players were acknowledged in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was Willie Brown, known for hitting the home runs. Ben Taylor, known as the best first baseman in the game. And there's Oscar Charleston, fearless, and can steal a base with ease.
Wow, that was amazing, Swaggy!
Just like that, Swaggy. You're embodying the spirit of these legendary players. Okay, Swaggy and Sassy, what was it that you wanted to show me?
Grandpa, you said the Swaggy chain harnessed the power and spirit of the Negro Leagues, waiting for someone with the passion and determination to unlock it. Something amazing just happened. I think I activated the power.
Yes, you should have seen him throw the ball like the legend Satchel Paige.
That's remarkable, Swaggy. You have the opportunity to carry on the legacy of thousands of talented players.
Whoa, I had no idea there were so many.
The Negro Leagues were filled with talent and resilience. It wasn't until recently that over 300 of those players were acknowledged in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was Willie Brown, known for hitting the home runs. Ben Taylor, known as the best first baseman in the game. And there's Oscar Charleston, fearless, and can steal a base with ease.
Wow, that was amazing, Swaggy!
Just like that, Swaggy. You're embodying the spirit of these legendary players. Okay, Swaggy and Sassy, what was it that you wanted to show me?
Grandpa, you said the Swaggy chain harnessed the power and spirit of the Negro Leagues, waiting for someone with the passion and determination to unlock it. Something amazing just happened. I think I activated the power.
Yes, you should have seen him throw the ball like the legend Satchel Paige.
That's remarkable, Swaggy. You have the opportunity to carry on the legacy of thousands of talented players.
Whoa, I had no idea there were so many.
The Negro Leagues were filled with talent and resilience. It wasn't until recently that over 300 of those players were acknowledged in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was Willie Brown, known for hitting the home runs. Ben Taylor, known as the best first baseman in the game. And there's Oscar Charleston, fearless, and can steal a base with ease.
Wow, that was amazing, Swaggy!
Just like that, Swaggy. You're embodying the spirit of these legendary players. Okay, Swaggy and Sassy, what was it that you wanted to show me?
Grandpa, you said the Swaggy chain harnessed the power and spirit of the Negro Leagues, waiting for someone with the passion and determination to unlock it. Something amazing just happened. I think I activated the power.
Yes, you should have seen him throw the ball like the legend Satchel Paige.
That's remarkable, Swaggy. You have the opportunity to carry on the legacy of thousands of talented players.
Whoa, I had no idea there were so many.
The Negro Leagues were filled with talent and resilience. It wasn't until recently that over 300 of those players were acknowledged in the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was Willie Brown, known for hitting the home runs. Ben Taylor, known as the best first baseman in the game. And there's Oscar Charleston, fearless, and could steal a base with ease.
Wow, that was amazing, Swaggy!
Just like that, Swaggy. You're embodying the spirit of these legendary players.
Alexander White, we here in Atlanta for the New Negro League podcast. Here at our third year anniversary for MBP Helping Hands, our toy drive at the YMCA. Happy to be here, man. Who I'm here with?
Des Stiegel, Director of Minority Prospects.
Ty White's VP, Creative Director of Minority Prospects.
Man, happy to be here, man. This is year 3, guys. In our Helping Hands, this is year 5. And Minority Baseball Prospects, man, we just combined everything and made a parent company, Minority Prospects Incorporated, man. So just happy to be here, man, live, doing this podcast, man. Want to go over what we've been over. We've had a great 2024. Moving into 2025, man. We want to see what we've been going on, man. What's been going on, Des?
Man, not much, man. I actually just recently wrapped up the Georgia Dugout Club Clinic. Got a chance to present to all the coaches across the state and just kind of go ahead and promote our coaches clinic, MBP Coaches Clinic, that's coming up on January the 16th. More than likely to be back here at the Carver YMCA, but we'll get that link out to all the coaches here in the state of Georgia, just providing real insight, some apps, some technology things to make things real simple for coaches here in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, man. We're going to be talking about branding. How do you brand your company? Because when you talk about coaching, man, you're a brand. I think, Des, you do one of the best jobs in the country, not just in Atlanta, on branding. Mm-hmm. All your flyers are crisp, right? All your videos. The video you just did was stupid dope. The little reel, it was stupid dope. So as we continue to grow, man, we want to make sure everybody grow as a company, which is their brand, and then give every kid the opportunity of a lifetime to reach their dreams. Ty, what you got going on?
2025 will be big. We got a lot of activations coming about 2025. Hopefully some new partnerships with some brands, different ideas and different things. MLB All-Star will be in Atlanta in 2025. So just bringing that culture and experience to Atlanta. I think Atlanta is one of the meccas for culture in the U.S. So being that the MLB All-Star is here will be big. So we plan on doing a lot of activations with, Adidas, just a different partnerships that we have. We plan on launching a lot of things in 2025. So I'm excited to see what 2025 brings for us branding-wise and as for a company, for sure.
Let's talk a little bit about one. Shout out to Reggie Holland, man. He got COVID, which is crazy. He's still catching COVID. He might be the police. Might need to watch out for Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie, man. Get better soon, brother.
Get better soon, man.
Sure.
Let's talk about 2024, man. Was a really big year for us. As you know, during 2024, we implemented a couple new activations that we did, man. One, probably the biggest thing that I think that we came up with in our 5-year existence, that ground level was dope. You know,
I was about to say, so the ground level camps is probably our biggest thing that unlocked in 2024.
Sure.
Just giving us the opportunity to travel to different places and places that needed that spotlight, needed that MVP highlight to shine some guys that nobody really knew about. So when we do the ground level camps, we want to come in and really get in the trenches and do the work. So we show the kids a college game, give them a hands-on clinic, and provide a good question and answer session for our parents.
And doggone, we got an opportunity to tour some of the HBCU campuses, man. Mm-hmm. It was my first time, to be honest. This is not our first time doing stuff for HBCUs, but this is my first time actually really traveling to these places.
Yeah, really seeing
and seeing what's going on, man. We had some All-Americans that was in different spots that was in our high school event, like Kelsey White, that got a chance that did a whole tour of Southern. Mm-hmm. Right? I never been to Southern, man, so that was really dope for just to get real insight. Then Southern ended up being LSU. You know what I mean? While we were there, so we was in the doggone dugout. Actually got a chance to really see, the impact of Southern or HBCU, man. What was your favorite part of 2024, Ty?
Probably 2024. We did a lot of dope. I think the HBCU game was big in 2024.
I'm gonna say Houston was.
With Houston, I think activating Houston and having Disney come on and do the activations and have the trailers out there for the kids, and then having the summit they did for the all the college kids. I think that was the most impactful thing for the kids. Well, one of my favorite events that was this year was in Houston for sure.
Yeah. The HBCU game in Houston was dope, man. Houston is just dang near another mecca of black baseball and just culture.
Very similar to Atlanta.
This year, guy, do we go to Houston? Do we go to Charlotte? Or do y'all want to go to Chicago?
I vote Chicago. I
Yeah.
voted Chicago when it came up.
Yeah, I mean, either one of those markets is good. For me, it'd be Texas or Chicago for sure.
Well, yeah. If that's the case, it's Houston or Chicago.
Yeah.
No offense to Charlotte. No
Yeah,
offense.
yeah.
Now, I just came
I'ma
to
go
Charlotte.
Houston.
I just came from Charlotte this morning, day trip. They say Charlotte and Nashville the most rapidly growing cities in the country. Traffic was crazy. Charlotte a big population of minorities, man. We're going to have to program. We did do our national showcase about 20 minutes outside of Charlotte.
Yeah, right there.
We were really – Kannapolis was dope, man.
Kannapolis was a
that
good
may have been the
event as well.
best setup we had as a stadium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a slept-on stadium.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
The mics worked. You know what I mean?
That was really good.
It wasn't no hassle with nothing, man. They opened their arms, and they gave back to it, man. They gave us the stadium for free for a couple of days, man. That never happened, man. So stadiums, GMs, presidents, man.
Yeah, keep that in mind, too.
Yeah,
Make sure
man.
you're careful of, just look
show
out
some
for
love,
us. Yeah,
man.
look out for us on that
Golly,
end.
20, 30 grand for stadiums that we paid in 2024, man. It's crazy.
Well, I got a question for you, and we talking about 2024, and some of the guys want to know, like, give me some prospects that had a big 2024 that you're looking forward to following in 2025. It could be some guys that you didn't know about in 2024 that just really hit the ground running. Who are some guys that stood out in 24?
I'm going to tell you, I told you this a while back. You was laughing at me. You were joking. I told you Casey Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
It's the next Tamar Johnson in the flesh. I'm telling you.
Casey, yeah.
look
I'm going to give you my apology and look in the camera. You are that. Keep going, brother.
I tell you, he had probably one of the best just overall years of just being consistent in all events. And then just from MBP All-American standpoint, man, we just talked about it, just committed to LSU. Malachi Washington, man, just his energy is different, man.
I heard you had a time in Bahamas, Malachi.
Yeah. Him and Keon, man, when those guys on the field, that 2026 class, hopefully we do our All-American game this year in Atlanta at Georgia Tech doing MLB All-Star Week, man. Look out for that, man. Shout out to Adidas. That's something in the works. Hopefully getting that All-American game, that big All-American game with all the scouts, man. Hopefully be at Tech doing MLB All-Star Weekend, man. Fingers crossed. But having that 2026 class is going to be special. That's going to be the next big-time class outside of Tamar and Drew and all those
That's
guys.
who I was going to say. I mean, you hear about Keon. I know he's from you guys' hometown. I heard about him a lot, but in 2024, I got to see him at several events.
Auburn, he was crazy.
And I was very impressed. I was going to say Auburn. He showed me that he may be the best guy in the class.
Yeah. Just the way he navigated, how
Great young man, too.
Yeah, how he carry himself and how he play the game, man. Looking forward to 2025, bringing in Jacob Lombard. His brother was a two-time All-American, George Lombard, first-round draft pick to the Yankees a couple years ago. His dad, bench coach for Detroit, man. So Jacob, Kevin Roberts, Malachi, Keon, man, that 26 class.
Well,
is
we
gonna
can't
be
forget
crazy.
about our underclass All-American game at Vanderbilt. That's a great class of athletes.
I'm gonna tell you what the best game may be in UAB.
Oh yeah. Now, big shout out to Frank Knowles. I'm not gonna let that go unheard. He played in a football game, ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, and came out Saturday to UAB and hit 2 home runs? One or two home runs?
Got robbed one home run.
Yeah, and
but
then hit
pitched.
one. got on the mound and pitched. So UAB, very impressive.
Piggybacking on Utah with this Bahamas, I think the Bahamas was better this year. With the scouts coming this year, with the summit, just the more interaction with the kids and the parents and the scouts, and brought in first SEC black coach Kerry Jackson, Omar from Jackson State. I don't think the kids understood the magnitude of the scouts that they had with Chip Lawrence and Mark Adair, the athletics there, man. Those are guys who the ones who they push the button when you get the call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't want to hand in your ticket. But they was there giving one-on-one instruction. What was your favorite part of Bahamas and just interacting with the kids and the parents?
Probably I would say that I would definitely say the game day when before game day when they actually got to interact with the scouts and actually got to the scouts told them what they was looking for as far as like social media, as far as like being a good player on and outside the lines, not just inside the lines, just being a good player outside the lines too. Like, that means a lot. Hustling on and off the field, when you sitting down and when other players is at bat, just giving them the overall game of what they look for and what they've been doing for years, to be able to tell them that, and they get to ask them questions like hands-on. Like, a lot of times I don't think kids understand that you don't get to interact with scouts like that. Not one-on-one scouts, like with nobody interaction, like not a lot of people. You in the Bahamas, so you know what I'm saying, being able to go out the country and get that one-on-one participation. It's nobody that they was looking at. They was only looking at the players that was on that field. That's what they came for, and the summits and everything else that Player Alliance did. But at the end of the day, I think any kid that's watching this in the country, like, that's an opportunity that people dream about that you don't get as a kid, like to be able to have scouts, the top scouts, just there watching one game that you're playing in. I think that was the biggest thing. And then them getting to, I like when the kids just get to interact with former big league players and players that are coming from Atlanta that was there, all the players that was there from Atlanta. You had everybody. You had Tamar, Michael Harris.
Different generations of players.
Yeah, you had Lawrence Butler. You had everybody, Akil Badu, Taj Bradley. Yeah, like, it was just so many young players that was there that they could see. I think the biggest part is when you see a goal and you can reach out and touch it, like, it means more than just saying, like, I want to be there. You see people that look like you that went through everything that you're trying to go through, that are there.
Same neighborhood.
Like,
same area.
Like, that was big for them to see that. And I think, later on, kids going to be kids, but I think when all said and done, they'll realize that was some of the best moments in their life and one of the best opportunities that they could to have asked for.
Yeah. So, Alex, how does a prospect get that invite to the Bahamas? What does that look like going into the next year?
For us, man, we deal with families and kids, man, that support us, and we have events around the country, from our regional showcases to our free kids clinics to now we'll add 3 or 4 tournaments this year. The only thing we ask is really to support us, and then the best players are the ones who's going to get those opportunities to go to Bahamas and All-American games. But everybody really gets that same love. What we're going to try to do in 2025. We'll try to do more conferences where we can have a live broadcast like this right here with a scout, right? They give you that blueprint. So the only thing you got to do is support minority baseball, minority softball prospects, man. We're here to support you guys. We just need the support from y'all so that we can continue to grow.
Yeah, that is another thing that has been unlocked. I know you all have been following. He's tapping into his comedian skills, so he kind of touched on that in one of the skits. So be looking out for more skits from Mr. Alexander Weiss in 2025.
Sure.
Very informational stuff. We want to keep things funny with MBP. But my next question to you is, I know we spoke about the kids clinic earlier. what does it look like as a high school coach preparing for the season? What should they be doing? Like, who should they be reaching out to get things going?
You know, the big thing, man, with preparing with high school, as you know, Dez, if you're preparing now, they ain't there too late, because once they get out of the break, that's college too. Once you get out of the break, man, it happens so fast on that January, because you playing in February. So now you dang near in the scrimmaging, you know, seeing what you got, and in those first couple of games, get you a chance to see this guy who was good all fall. He might not be good. You know, beginning of the
somebody
season.
else across the line.
Yeah, for sure. So, really, man, we want to target talking about the fall, what you need to be doing in the fall, moving into how to manage games, how to handle parents, how to fundraise. What we're trying to do is get people to understand how to build a program.
Yes.
You know what I mean, Dez? Read just went built yesterday, man. It took down there 40 years. You know what I mean? With you, Dez, I see, you know, the progression of what you've done every year, right? You can just tell from your social media just how much progression you've had.
And that's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother world.
Right. That's
branding.
You have to believe in it and stand on it. So
sure.
I take the approach of I have to market my kids, and you get more out of them anyway.
For sure.
If I believe in it, they'll buy in, and we get more out of it. So we've had a pretty good fan base on social media. I think we up to about 80,000 views on the last video.
Yeah, that video went crazy. So, but the more you show your kids and advertise them, the more scouts and people gonna notice you. I think that's the biggest thing from the scouts and the coach's point of view that I got when I was a high school coach. The better my players were, the more attention I got. It wasn't about me being the show. It was about my players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When scouts come to see me, they ain't come to see me. They come to see the players. So when I had Todd Bradley, Kevin, Lyndon Weaver, Orlando Adams, all these guys, they had to come see me. So that made it easier for me to start MBP because I already knew what the scouts were looking for.
Most definitely.
But moving into Adidas, man. Adidas been 1 hour. Can't ask for nothing better, man, from what Adidas have been for us for the last 2 or 3 years. You know, moving into 2025, the 2024 gear was dope, but the 2025,
I was about to say,
imagine.
Ty, what you got cooked up
I
for
can't imagine what the 2025 is going to be.
The All-Star game is coming here, so the pressure is on Ty. Y'all go in the comments and let them know we need that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think this year for sure, and just in general, Minority Prospects is 5 years in.
Yes, sir.
So 2025 marks the 5th year anniversary. So I've been collectively coming up with ideas to have exclusive anniversary packs that I think is going to be special for branding that you can only get this year that's coming. So I think 2025, I think that'll be one to remember for. Is like an anniversary merch pack. You'll be able to get exclusive hats, exclusive jerseys, you know what I'm saying, for the All-Star. Hopefully, been talking to Adidas. Hopefully we can get to like some welcome to Atlanta type of pack for, you know, this tournament that we planning on having during MLB All-Star weekend. So I think it's going to be exciting, man. And, you know, get more stuff for the women because, you know, women, the softball girls, I think their games are, I mean, no offense to the boys, but the softball girls game, I don't think people understand how live those are.
I was about to say, we've seen it. Alabama State was electric.
Yeah, Alabama State was different.
Alabama State was electric.
Yeah,
so.
Alabama State was different.
Yeah, it was cool. So just getting that. Hopefully we get more brand partnerships. I've been working on some more brands partnerships that help us get the brand more visible to everybody, and then, you know, just take the merch everywhere. Take, you know, the cartoons, everything that we're doing. Just branding wise, it's going to be a great year.
Yeah, most definitely. So we getting ready to get out of here, but is there anything you want to touch on? I know people are seeing the flyers about the summer camp. We will have episodes coming soon to talk about the summer camp, our collegiate league. There's a lot of things going on in 2025. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm going to lead this to Alex to wrap it up, but I think we pretty much touched on everything. We appreciate your support. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see y'all in 2025.
Yeah, shout out to our staff, man. Shout out to Shakita, Messiah, MBP Helping Hands.
Congratulations on graduating, Messiah.
Yeah, Georgia Southern. This toy drive, man, today was special, man. I didn't have too much hands in part of it, man. So that's the big thing about it. But kids got bikes, toys, face paint, haircuts, man. You can't have. It was crazy, man. So shout out to my staff, man, on the MBP Helping Hands side, just giving back to the community. Be on the lookout. Make sure you stream right now in the ABCs with Swaggy, man. Look out for more Swaggy music. Gear to educate, man. We're gonna reach you at where you at. I got 3 girls, man, so I know where kids love music, dance. Look out for more cartoons of growing the Negro Leagues. Look out for the HBCU tour. Look out for the next week or two. Look out for the Tales of Swaggy and Sassy book. Just be on the lookout, man. Make sure you stay tuned,
High school
man.
season on the way.
High
It's a
school
lot.
season,
We got
live streaming on the high school season.
Got a
More
lot of
live
stuff going
streaming,
on.
everything, man. So, man, be on the lookout for 2025, man. Bigger and better. More streams. Maybe everyday streams, man. You never know, man. We may turn to Casanat, man. You never know, man. What you think, Ty? Closing out.
Like you said, piggyback on. I'm big on just giving back, and I think this initiative, what we're here for today, is special. Over 100-some kids hit the link, and 100-some families signed up to get toys for Christmas.
Yep.
And I think that's a blessing. To being able to do that for kids, off the field. That was special. So I think 2025, like you said, wrapping up. I appreciate everybody's support in 2024 for minority prospects, softball and baseball side. I appreciate all the sponsors. I appreciate all the partnerships. I appreciate all the staff for sure. Without them, this can't run. Without the parents' support with bringing their kids and sacrificing their time to go on these trips and travel. I know it's not cheap, and I know it's not something that you have to do. So we appreciate you just spending that support and spending your dollars to be able to come to events all over the country, man. I know, like I said in one of the podcasts, like a family drove from Dallas all the way to Alabama, like I want to say 12 to 14 hours just to participate. And the support like that and things of that nature, like that's big. That's big for me and giving back. So I think next year we want to do more giving back. We want to do more with the community. We want to do more things like we like Alex and Dez was saying. We got new things coming up. We got a 6-week summer thing, summer camp that's gonna be good. In the 6-week summer camp, you're gonna get activations like just giving you more. I just want to let everybody know we're not only just doing this for baseball and softball. We're doing this for life skills too, to make people better outside the line. So
that's
whatever
we question, Ty. Are you gonna give us a design class with these kids, maybe for 6 weeks in Atlanta?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea to get some designs. And I had a meeting with SCAD last week, and I've been working on trying to get their SCAD interns to because they have an internship program. So just getting those college kids to do these flyers and do everything that we need, pushing social media, because they have to do that with their records in college. So just reaching out to those programs and letting them know who we are and getting them involved. And like that summer camp, it'd be great to have kids doing, a lot of kids, I think, and Dez, you can attest, you still in high school. I think besides sports, fashion is the next best thing.
Man, I'm telling you, that's all they talk about.
That's all they talk about.
They talk about how it look, what they got on.
In Atlanta,
yeah,
they got more doggone.
They got their rent. They got my rent on their feet.
Yeah,
How far? They got my rent on their
So
feet.
like one of your partners, Trey. Doing the shoes. I told him I'm trying to help him with his nonprofit with Shakita. I love for him to come up for a day or two to talk about shoe designs, different things like that. So for these 6 weeks, guys, in Atlanta and Alabama, we trying to give you the game, man. So like Ty said, designing, entrepreneurship, baseball, a little softball, gaming,
social, emotional
Gaming,
learning,
yeah.
all of that.
Because gaming is big too. I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
you
sport.
touched on that because if kids are watching this, when you guys see this, esports, when you guys see
It's a
this,
sport.
you getting paid for that. Like people are getting paid to play games. Like I know we follow the culture. So T Grizzly and T Pain have made more money
For sure.
playing video games
Yeah.
than they have in their music careers.
Exactly.
That's what kept them.
Yeah.
That's what kept them. Like I've been following that. So like the things that kids like to do now, fashion and video gaming. I think you guys can have the best opportunity to make money off of those things now than you ever have. So it's jobs out here for that. So if you get a scholarship to play ball, no disrespect to getting a physical education degree, but you guys get something. You getting a free ride. Get something that you enjoy doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Go to school and major in something if you like fashion, major in the fashion. If you like gaming, it's a plenty gamer development jobs that people are making tons of money just developing Madden and NBA Live and 2Ks. And so it's just so many opportunities that I want to see us in that I don't feel like we're in those spaces.
And like you said, if you're piggybacking real quick off that, use your experiences to create what you want to do.
And
Right? It may take some time.
Follow your passion.
It may take some time. I didn't know I wanted to do this. I had to teach for 13 years and see what the path was. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on regular jobs, right? Because that give you an opportunity. Now do like Ty said, do something that you love. It might be a gaming assistant, right? Or you might be the one who you might work in a gaming warehouse. But you might learn the business and start selling gaming tools to other people. You feel me?
People get paid
It's
to
off your
dress
niche.
these celebrities.
For sure.
People get paid to give them advice on which outfit works here and there.
For sure.
So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what, and we want to provide that in these 6 weeks. We want to open your minds up to more than just throwing a baseball as hard as you can or hitting it as far as you can. So,
and the last thing, collegiate league, guys, we're going to push a little bit more of this right here to our collegiate league where Dez and Ty is talking about more of the outside of baseball, the rim. This year we have one team in Atlanta. We have 4 teams in Alabama, housed at Alabama State. We'll be using the field that Player Alliance and us had a joint venture at. We're trying to bring it back, man. We got our own dang near stadium. Shout out to the city of Montgomery and Player Alliance for investing into that field. And shout out to Alabama State and shout out to the Biscuit Stadium, man. So we got 3 big-time stadiums for our collegiate league to give you that real Cape Cod big-time field.
college coaches, we need you guys.
Yeah,
we
Need
revamping the
guys,
college league.
and we need some good coaches, man. Your assistant coaches from your best assistant coach, not your sorry assistant coach. We need your best guys, doggone, to come in here for doggone 6 weeks and go hard. We're gonna end everything from our summer camp to our collegiate league. We're gonna end it all at All-Star Weekend, which will be in Atlanta. And last thing, dang, we got so many events. We got that life after baseball.
We can't say last thing. We just gonna.
Yeah, we got that life after
Stay
baseball
tuned.
and softball.
I know
conference.
he keeps saying last thing.
Yeah,
life after baseball and softball conference, guys, doing All-Star Week.
and I got some good people that me and Shakita have been in talks with that. So not only on that life after baseball, not only will we be doing just where people sitting up and you guys are talking, we trying to make it more interactive. So found some groups that are doing that have workshops, that are doing workshops for these kids to be able to learn different skills for life after baseball. So I think and softball. So I think it'll be big. Like just stay tuned, man. Like I said, 2025 5th year anniversary.
Yep. Yeah, man. Like I say, 2025 going to be great. We'll probably do something live before the New Year's. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year's. If we haven't seen you, make sure you follow MP TV on YouTube, MBP Takeover on all social media, MSP Takeover on all social media, our new entertainment group, Takeover Entertainment. Make sure you follow all the Swaggy's music, all the cartoons that'll come out these next couple weeks. We'll try to give you more of that, guys, in 2025, man. Again, we're nothing without you, right? So the more you support, the bigger we get. All right,
and we're trying to take over the world.
We're trying to take over the world, guys. And the big thing from you guys, again, if you buy into us, all our bread go back to you guys, man. So this your own ecosystem.
The more you put in, the more you get out.
For sure. So again, we appreciate
everybody. Y'all. We got to get out of here.
New Negro League podcast
tonight.
Yeah, new Negro League podcast, man. We appreciate everybody, man. Dinner on me tonight.
Dinner at the boss house tonight.
Yeah, so long day, man. Football tonight, man. Who
go
you got?
Dogs.
Roll Tide, man.
I'm not going to do it to them on camera, but just know I've been the ruler of the group message for about 2 to 3 weeks now.
We got snubbed.
That's why Ty looking like that. I've been running the group message.
We got snubbed, bro.
I love what you doing, Kirby.
You seen Indiana last
night,
Dogs. Man. You seen Indiana and North
Go Dogs, man. Go.
I was watching that game like this, man. Academy of the Blind.
Do you have any words, Mr. Weiss, on the college football playoff?
I love the 12 teams because now everybody can stop saying that we good enough to be in there. So this is going to prove that those teams are not that great. That's all I'm going to say. Like, Notre Dame and all of those teams, SMU. Like, I'm just saying, SMU, those
everybody
teams.
in the group message, please screen record that answer right now.
Hold on, let me see what.
Screen record that answer.
Let me see what the score is right now.
Like, it's just going to prove
Penn State beat SMU 21-0.
That's what I'm saying, and Alabama not in there. Like,
come on, man.
So I like it. I like the 12 teams. I'm going to say it on camera. This year is the first year that it's been 12 teams, and it's going to prove.
But it's going to prove that the SEC rules supreme.
Exactly.
It will. I will give them that.
Exactly.
But me, as a Georgia fan, no, I don't want Alabama in there.
Exactly. That's
Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Hey, I got to get out of here. We got to get way up to Villa Rica to the boss house. But go Dogs. Y'all stay tuned in. Be safe. Happy holidays. Love y'all.
Happy holidays. Yeah.